The Delta variant of the coronavirus is now the dominant strain in Idaho. Not surprising, since that's the case across the country as well. And experts tell us it's more contagious and potentially more dangerous than the previous versions of COVID-19, which is why there is growing concern among parents and public health officials as kids are set to be back in school in mere weeks, less than 2 weeks for the Boise School District. And once again, the question if students should be required to mask up is being posed. There's a special board meeting in the Boise School District tonight that will address that question, meeting for the first time since the CDC and Central District Health said schools should be in person, but only if done safely. And that means masks for everyone, they suggested. So far, masks have only been recommended for this fall. Last year, they were required. And just like last year, there's an argument from both sides as to why school districts should require masks and why they shouldn't. Here's Katya Stepovic.
I'm concerned that they could possibly get sick, but I'm not worried that they would get so sick to the point they would need hospitalized or die.
April McKenzie is a mom of 3 kids enrolled in the Boise School District. She thinks the bad outweighs the good when it comes to mask wearing.
My oldest daughter, Haley, has an issue with anxiety, and the masking her, she says it feels like she's muzzled. She can't breathe. She can't talk to herself. And she feels like she's unrecognizable.
She believes more research needs to be done when it comes to masks and believes that they really don't do much to prevent illness.
I think that we're protecting nothing, really. I don't think there's any protection.
Katie didn't want to go on camera with us, but says she teaches kindergarten within the Boise School District and is a parent. And although she thinks a mask mandate is coming, she doesn't agree with it.
Literally every single teacher that I know wants a mask mandate besides myself.
She teaches phonics and says masks take away a personal aspect that she values in the school setting. She says it's difficult to teach 5-year-olds how to say new words with the right pronunciation when she can't see their faces and they can't see hers.
Children are very unlikely to be carriers and to be sick, and the survival rate is very high. I don't actually think there's been a child death from COVID.
Although no children have died from COVID-19 in Idaho, according to the state website, 169 children have been hospitalized from COVID, and 340 children nationwide have died from the virus.
I don't want to send my kid to a classroom where full of, other kids that their parents don't care if they get sick or not, because I do. That they all go to school and they all have to get their vaccinations already to be in a classroom with other kids. Why not this?
After a year of hybrid or fully online school, some parents want their children back to in-person learning, even if it does mean masking up.
Most of them are under the age that is available for vaccines, so that makes me super, super nervous. And it really worries me that something could happen. We don't really know how bad it could get, and I don't really want to know how bad it can get. My 10-year-old, she asks me all the time, Daddy, when am I going to be able to get vaccinated? And it hurts me to tell her that she's got to wait because she just wants this all to be over with.
Parents like Megan and Bradley say they're seeing the impact that the last year and a half has had on their kids, and they believe masking up is the way out.
It was supposed to be his first year of school with kindergarten, and he didn't get to have that. And I don't want to do that to him again this year. And I don't want to see him hurting or our community hurting. This whole last year and a half has just been crazy. And I want it to end just like anybody else. I just don't want it to end with more people dying.
Now, during tonight's board meeting, they will discuss recent guidance from health professionals, updated information on community spread, and of course, any adjustments needed to their fall operations plan. And it starts at 6 o'clock tonight, and we will stream that on ktvb.com. Brian.
You can see the emotion felt on both sides of this thing. Thank you very much, Katya. Now, West Ada, the state's largest school district, and where we heard the loudest cries against mask mandates, well, they're sticking with their mask optional policy so far.